Hey guys, it's Lindsay and welcome back to my channel. So today we are starting a new reading vlog. Number one, I want to apologize for me sounding like this right now. I am getting over my cold. I'm hopefully going to be getting over that the end of this week. I thought today was going to be doing like a lot better, which it has been. I literally just have a stuffy nose still, so I'm hoping that I have one more good night's sleep with my dear friend here. And then we will be good to go tomorrow. So NyQuil for the win. Anyway, as far as books go this week, I have a few planned. First and foremost, we're going to be finishing A Ruin of Roses by K.F. Breen. I am on page 190. There are 377 pages left, or 377 pages in the book, so I am literally halfway through the book. So really excited. I actually am enjoying this. It's just taking me a little bit longer to get through. And then the other book that I have planned is Behemoth, and that is Zodiac Academy Book 5, which is Cursed Fates, and this is by Carolyn Peckham and Suzanne Valenti. I am currently on page 181 of this. I am currently listening to it, so I have a little over 10 hours left in the audiobook. So I fully plan to have this done by, if not Friday, then definitely this weekend. I'm supposed to have it done by Thursday, but that's just not gonna happen. So this is what we're going with for this week. So I'm hopefully going to have that done for this week, and then I'll be able to move on to book 6 and book 7 for next month. However, I am already planning on rearranging my TBR a little bit. I filmed it already, but I kind of want to make some changes to it. I'm very much in a mood reading phase right now, so I might just refilm that video and read the books that I want to read, basically, instead of doing what I did in that video. I am going to keep some of them, only because they've been on my TBR forever, but I also want to add a few things. So let's see what books I have already planned for that. So there's a lot of books that I actually started but haven't finished in that video, and I think there's already 2 that I'm going to take out because I don't really want to read them. I don't really have a desire to right now. So I think I'm just going to do that and have 8 here that I did from the poll, and then just add 2 more to my stack. So there's a total of 10. So I'm taking out 2, and they'll go back into the pile for my to be read books. So I am very much looking forward to next month's reads, even though I haven't finished this month's reads yet. I did update my book covers, so I have a lot of book covers that I added to my stack and others that I hadn't had before. So that's super exciting. So I am going to be taking out a few things here that I will be reading probably in the next week, purely because I am meeting the authors next week. So we're just going to take a few more things out of this and have a good time. So, like I said, I am going to Book Bonanza, which is a big, huge book convention that is put on by Colleen Hoover and her sister and a couple of other people. A lot of the proceeds do go to charity, which is really cool. And I am very much looking forward to it. So, there was something else that I was going to pull out of here. What was it? Alright. So now that I'm done looking at my hand here, put this back in the bag and kind of go over a little bit what else I plan on reading other than those 2 books this week. So everything that I have left for this month are well, is Wretched. So Wretched is a book that I am currently reading with my best friend, and we are reading it together. So that one doesn't really have a timeline on when it needs to be done. So we're just gonna hold on to this and keep that in the currently reading pocket, and then we're going to add the new books to my stack. So we'll go quickly over the books that I have planned for my TBR now. So I have Jock Rule by Sarah Nye, Zodiac Academy Fated Throne, which is book 6, Him by Serena Bowen and Elle Kennedy, which is book 1, and their series, which is really good, and I will be reading that shortly because I do meet both of those authors next week. A Throne of Ruin, which is book 2 in the A Ruin of Roses series by K.F. Breen. I've got Fuel the Fire, which is book 8 in the Calloway Sisters Addicted to You crossover series by Krista and Becca Ritchie. I have The Sweetest Oblivion, which is book 1 in the, I don't remember which, the Maid series, I think, by Danielle Laurie. A Million Kisses in Your Lifetime by Monica Murphy, another author I will be meeting at the Book Bonanza. I will be listening to King of Battle and Blood by Scarlett St. Clair, which is book 1, and the Adrian and Isolde series, I believe. Also, we'll be meeting Scarlett St. Clair at the Book Bonanza. I've got Hellfire, which I'm really excited for. Wicked by Jennifer L. Armentrout, Blood and Honey by Shelby Maheron, and then Barbarian's Prize, which is book 6 in the Ice Planet Barbarian series by Ruby Dixon. So I've got a lot planned for next month coming in July, but since July starts on Friday, we will be, I just decided to give you a quick little rundown. I think my TBR does come out after this video post, which is funny, so I might have to do some rearranging there, but overall I'm super excited to get to these. It's going to be a fun time this week, I think. At least I hope. But my first and second priority this week is A Ruin of Roses and Zodiac Academy. If I read anything else this week, it'll be a miracle. But if I can start another audiobook, I will. But currently, I am obsessed with Zodiac Academy, and A Ruin of Roses is my physical read. So maybe I should find something on my Kindle to add, but we'll see. So with that being said, I'm going to head out and just probably edit tomorrow's vlog, because that needs to go up tonight at least, or at least get processing tonight so I can upload it tomorrow. So I will check in with you guys a little bit later, probably tomorrow, and let you know how my reading progress has gone so far, and hopefully I will not be sounding like this for the rest of the week. I am getting better, which is great. If not, if I am still sick, probably by Thursday or Friday, I will call my doctor and see if I can get some sort of antibiotic, because then it would be like 2 weeks that I've been dealing with it. So anyway, I'm gonna get going and I'll check in with you guys a little bit later. Hey guys, so it is now Wednesday, June 29th. It is about 5:30 p.m. I just got done with work, and I haven't read today. I'm not even gonna lie to you and say I did because I didn't. I do plan on reading a little bit later today, but I have not done much today. But we do have something exciting. I did get my reveal book box in the mail today, so we'll go ahead and do a little bit of an unboxing here, and we'll see if I can like smell anything, because usually there's something quite fragrant in these boxes. I don't really smell anything right now, so alrighty. So in this box, I don't know if you can see it, but it looks like this, and so we'll just go through it here. There is a pen. It's Rachel Lee, Romance with a Twist. So there is a handle on here, Rachel Lee author. So it's a cute little pen. There are some soap sheets. Just remove the sheet, add water and lather, and it's easy to wash your hands if you don't have soap somewhere, so that's cool. I also got a koozie. It is for Renee Harless, where sweet and sexy collide. So that's cute. I don't really have a lot of need for koozies, so I use a lot of the like insulated koozies, so I tend to stick with those. Next in here there is a sticker for the Heartfelt series by Lena Lane or Alina Lane. So there's that. I have a ad here for get 20 free books now. It's for a app for prolific works, so that's cool. Have another ad for prolific works. There is a face mask in here that is orange. It's an orange face mask by Muyam. There is a wine opener in here, and it has books and wine on it. A little couple pieces of candy, and then we're into the books. So the first one I see here is Travis by Kaylee Clark. This is part of the Booze Brothers series. This book's a little bit damaged, but that's okay. It is signed by the author, which is really cool. And let's see what this says. Travis Cabrera doesn't have time for distractions, and in the middle of the harvest season is the worst possible moment for the busy vineyard co-owner to have a magical meeting with his gorgeous new neighbor. But there's something about her helter-skelter approach to life that he can't resist, so the caring Vinter vows to get to know her better. Claire Hansen's survival skills are half-baked at best, so when the spoiled 22-year-old orphan gets kicked out of the family mansion with instructions to prove she's a responsible adult, she's desperate for a get-rich-quick gimmick, and after she samples her sexy neighbor's welcome pie, the ditzy heiress's delighted taste buds launch a reckless recipe-stealing plot. Accidentally promising his parents that he'll hunt down an impossibly large loan, Travis can't decide if playing temporary lovebirds with the girl next door is a diversion or a delight. And though she's racked with guilt after learning she's run off with a long-guarded secret, Claire risks their rapidly growing attraction for yet another luscious pie. Can this star-crossed couple whip up a love filled with sugary passion? Alright, so I guess this is book 1 in the series. This book is a little bit damaged. I don't know if they knew that when putting it in into the box, or if it just got damaged in the process of getting here. But it's not a big deal. It's just the bottom here is a little warped, and there is a pretty decent gouge in the cover here. Like I said, it's not a big deal. It's still readable. So this is Travis by Kaylee Clark. The next book I have in here is Dr. Heartless. This is part of the Boston Billionaires Bachelor series by Jay Salmon. So it says on the back here, he's cruel, insufferably attractive, and broken beyond redemption. After the nightmare I just ran from, those details should have made him the perfect storm of do not touch, except I don't know any of this, other than the attractive part when I met him. Our story started as a lie. He pretended to be someone else and didn't ask a lot of questions, nor did I try to stop him when he snuck out of my hotel room in the wee hours of the morning. I was determined to start my new life on an uptick, and a wild one night with a hot stranger felt like just the ticket. Only I should have known something that good wouldn't end that easy. On our first night in the new house, our paths cross again when I discover he's my new neighbor. No longer the charming man I met in the bar, he's a grump, completely unfriendly and utterly intolerable. As if this couldn't get any worse, I quickly learn I'm also his daughter's new teacher. A wonderful daughter I can't help but fall in love with. Something I refuse to do with him. Our button pushing back and forth never fails to get under my skin. If anything, his sudden off-limit status makes resisting the stubble of a single dad that much easier. Regardless of the temptation he presents, how searing his heated gaze is when I catch him staring, or how breathless our stolen moments leave us. After all, this is a fresh start I so desperately need, and I will not let anything get in my way. So there you go. Let's see. Very much signed in this book as well, so that's cool. And we'll see. I guess it's about a girl named Elle, and the guy's name is Landon. So we'll see about that. Alright, the next book I have in here is Royal Savage by Victoria Ashley. So it's like this. And there's her signature there. And it says, Royal. I can't close my eyes. I refuse to. Every time I do, all I see is blood, death, and pain. I can feel it, almost taste it. Bringing me back to that night. It doesn't matter that I'm still breathing. I no longer need to, no longer want to. I despise my life along with everything else around me. The only thing I long for is to fade away. I've given up on living. Then I met her, Avalon. She came into my world, knocking me on my ass. She turns me on, makes me want to wrap my hand around her tight little throat and screw her until she feels my pain and sees the monster in me. Something about her makes me want to protect her from the very thing she should be afraid of, me. Once she sees the damage that I'm capable of, she'll fear me like everyone else does. Avalon, the darkness in his eyes, draws me to him, making me want to taste and feel him, but also to save him. I shouldn't have gotten on the back of his motorcycle that day. I know that now. Colton warned me. I was told he was dangerous and that nothing would be the same. He was right. Royal is inked, savage, and seductive. All things that keep me hanging on. I'm willing to give my last breath just to touch him, to breathe him in. He's so different from his brother, and hazardous to my health, mind, and body, yet the only thing I crave. I want to free him from whatever haunts him and keep him for myself, but I'm afraid that he's already too broken. So this is Royal Savage by Victoria Ashley. It sounds really good. We'll see. Like, when I do get to this, I'll probably do a reading vlog so you know how I like it. But overall, it doesn't sound too bad. I'm very much looking forward to it. And then the last book I see in here is Storm of Sin by Patricia D. Eddy. And there's her signature. And this says, my crimes are legion, my sentence eternal. How fractured my soul into dust and left me broken. Yet I deserve so much worse. Finally free from Lucifer's endless torment, I must atone. But the lives I took and the pain I caused haunt me every day. Half angel, half demon, but nowhere near whole, until I meet her. I should not want Zoe Dawes, but she whispers her desires in my dreams and chases away my nightmares. When an ancient evil returns, only I can stop him. But if I do, I risk losing everything, including the woman who reminds me what it is to feel, to live. Zoe is mine, and nothing will keep us apart. I work for the Bureau of Occult and the Other. Zoe is my partner. My name is Sinclair, but you can call me Sin. So, Storm of Sin. There you go. So, this box was a little bit different than what I normally get from them. These ones seem a lot more darker than the other ones. The other ones I have are like very light and fluffy, but these are the 4 books that I ended up getting in my box this month. I'm very much looking forward to these. I'm looking forward to all of them, but I think the one that I would go to first would be Royal Savage. So we'll see. It is a toss-up on when I'll be able to get to any of these books that I get from this box, but I'm very excited. These are going to make an excellent addition to my collection. So that is my impromptu reveal book box book haul, I guess. So if you guys have read any of those, please let me know what you thought. No spoilers, obviously. I don't want to be spoiled for the book. And then as far as my reading goes for the rest of the night, I am going to hopefully read a little bit more of A Ruin of Roses by K.F. Breen. I at least want to read another 2, maybe 3 chapters. I just haven't felt like reading this week, so we'll see. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this update, and I will check in with you guys a little bit later, so stay tuned. Hey guys, so it is officially now July 1st, which means it is now the end of Camp Seasonathon. So I figured I would go through what I did complete for Camp Seasonathon. I read a total, I believe, of the books that I said I was going to read, 2, 4, 5, 6, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, maybe. It's between 6 and 7. It's 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. Okay. I don't have hook, line, and sinker over there or lilac, so there's 5 on that shelf. There's 2 in another room. But I just wanted to give you an update on how I did for Camp Seasonathon. Out of the 11 challenges, I completed 8 of them. I did not complete 3 of them. I was part of Camp Counselor Melanie's cabin. So I was able to complete Contemporary, which was hook, line, and sinker. I was able to complete Number in the Title, which was 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I did complete a graphic novel or manga, which was Heartstopper Volume 1. Number 6, which was Use a Random Letter Generator. I got O for that, and I went with Alice Oseman. So that was a double up there. Number 7 was Book with a Monster. That was relative, so I did A Touch of Malice by Scarlett St. Clair. Number 8 was Set in an Alternate World, which I picked A Shadow in the Ember. Number 9 was A Book with Sprayed Edges. That one I did a little bit of adapting for. I don't have a book with sprayed edges, so I went with a book that had spray paint on the cover, so it kind of does the same thing, but I did that. And then number 10 was an adaptation, and for that I did Heartstopper Volume 2 because that is an adaptation on Netflix. I have not watched it yet, but you know, it is what it is. So overall, I did a really good job with reading this month. I think I read a total of 9 books, which is about average for me. Let me go ahead, just double check that real quick. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So yes, I did read 9 books for the month of June, which I'm really proud of myself for because it was a busy month. And I wanted to take it a little bit easier this month, and I did. So for July, it's going to be a little bit more because I have lots of reading plans. I have lofty goals. I have like 15 books planned for the month of July, so we'll see. I'm already adding things to my TBR, as we'll go over here in a second, but that's pretty much my wrap up for Camp Seasonathon. I will be doing a whole separate video explaining everything that I read this month and doing the wrap up in a formal setting, so that will be up before this video goes out, I believe. So we'll see. Anyway, that's that. So as far as reading goes for today, I did actually start and finish a book today, as well as start another book. I actually started another 2 books. So I'm adding things to my ever-growing TBR for this month. So first of all, I started and finished Twisted Love by Anna Huang. This is book 1 in the Twisted series. This was actually very good. I really enjoyed it. This is about Alex and Ava, and Alex is best friends with Ava's brother. And he witnessed something horrific as a child, and he is exacting revenge, and the revenge just so happens to involve Ava's family in a certain way, which you find out why and everything that happens. So this book I ended up giving, I believe, 4 stars to. It was a very good book, but I think what the author did in this book that I really loved was that she made the characters grovel for a really long time. It wasn't like a, you know, groveling for a week and they were back together. No, they groveled for like a year and a half, at least like within the book. And I loved that about this author. Like, she didn't make it like a quick makeup. She drew it out a little bit, which I thought was was very refreshing for a romance book. But I will say the spice in this, who had me blushing. I was listening to the audiobook, and the narrator of this is Aiden Snow for Alex, and if you are a audiobook listener, you will know that Aiden Snow is one of like the top tier romance readers for male parts. And oh my gosh, it is so good. He did a fantastic job with Alex. So I am very much enjoying this right now, I very much enjoyed it, and I gave it 4 stars. Which brings me to Twisted Games, which is book 2, and this is about Ava's friend Bridget and her bodyguard Reese, and we'll see, because I'm curious to know what happens here. I already sense some tension that Reese has with the particular country, so I'm very much wondering what happens there. I am only on page 34, so I will probably be listening to this a little bit more today, and probably either finishing it tomorrow or just continuing on with it tomorrow. But with the amount of books that I have planned for this month, I have a lot to get to, and I need to start listening to those books every day instead of just during the work week. So this was very good, or at least it is right now, and I am very much enjoying it. And then I'm currently reading a Kindle book, and I am reading The Never King by Nikki St. Crow. I am on chapter 3, I believe, so I just started it. It is only 192 pages, so I will probably be finishing this tonight if I do read physically, but it really just depends on the rest of the evening, what plans we have, if we're doing anything. Obviously I'm not working today, so we'll just have to see what's going on for the rest of the night. But this weekend is 4th of July, so I am hopefully going to be getting some filming done tomorrow, and hopefully I'll have all of that stuff edited and uploaded for next week, because next weekend, I'm super excited, is the book bonanza, and I am going with my mom and my best friend. We're gonna have a lot of fun, get some books signed. I may vlog that experience, but I don't know what their policy is on vlogging, so we'll see on that front, but it should be a great time. I will see about doing a vlog for that. I think I have it slated for that Monday after, so we'll just see how much footage I have and how much editing it's going to take, but I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and I will try to get as much as I can on that video, because it is probably going to be a really good time. So that is all I have for right now. I don't really have any other reading plans. I still haven't gotten any more into A Ruin of Roses by K.F. Breene, but I do have to finish this by next week because I am meeting the author, so I want to read at least the first book in the series before I meet her. So that is going to be #1 priority. So I have 3 things that I am planning on reading this weekend, so it's gonna be a good time. I'm probably gonna have a little bit more of a vlog this week, as like, you know, compared to what I had in the last couple of weeks. So I am super proud that it's already July 1st and I've already completed 1 book. If I complete another book today, it'll be 2 books in one day, which will be super exciting. So I'm gonna get going, get some of this reading done, hang out for a couple of minutes, figure out what I need to do for the rest of the weekend, and just relax, because I haven't done that in a while. So with that being said, I will check in with you guys a little bit later and let you know how much I have completed or have not completed, and I'll see you soon. Hey guys, so it is now Sunday, July 3rd. So on Friday, I was very optimistic that I'd be able to do a lot of filming on the things that I've been reading. I had a lot of things going on. So Saturday morning I ended up going getting my nails and my eyebrows done, and then when I got home I just kind of wanted to relax, so I didn't really do a lot of reading, but that doesn't mean I didn't finish anything. So after I talked to you last, I think I said I was reading The Never King. I have since finished that, and I gave it 5 stars. It was really good. It is not for the faint of heart. So if you are not really into a lot of smut or crude talking of women, like degrading almost. You might not like this. It's literally only used in the bedroom, quote unquote, so to speak. So there is that aspect, but just beware if you are not a fan of the demeaning in the bedroom trope, then you're not gonna like that series. It is also a reverse harem, so keep that in mind. And I really enjoyed the first book, so I have since started the second book. I literally just read one chapter, so I'm only 4% into it, but I'm really excited. So anything else I have not really read today. I have probably gonna do some filming later, and then I have to get a video uploaded for Book Bonanza. It's gonna go live probably on Tuesday. I'm probably gonna have a lot of videos this week. I'll probably have one more video posting this week than normal, so I'll probably have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, so I won't have anything on Thursday. But I've got so many things to do already. So I have to do my June wrap up, which I didn't really read a lot of books this month. I read 9, that's pretty decent. But it's already July 3rd and I've read 2 books for the month. Planning on reading a lot this month. I think I have a total of 17 planned for this month, which is a lot. So I have 15 left, which is, it's still crazy. But anyway, I have some filming that I need to get done and editing and whatnot. But first I am going to pick up my best friend and we're going to go to breakfast, and we are going to plan out what we are going to be doing at the Book Bonanza, what we're going to be, you know, what is considered like a important thing that we need to get done, and then what is not so important. So it's a lot. It really is. There's so many things going on, but we're gonna have fun. It's gonna be nuts. I plan on vlogging that experience. I don't know if I will have permission, so I may have to do it on my phone, but we'll see. I'm gonna see if my mom can talk to the registration people when she goes on Thursday to pick up our badges, if there's a rule on recording, like video recording and making a vlog and whatnot. So that's pretty much all I have for right now. So far this week has been 2 books, which is crazy. Like, whew. I didn't think I was gonna read pretty much anything this month because of the Book Bonanza, but I have 5 books I think currently on my currently reading list on Goodreads. Let me see here. No, there's only 4. So I've got The Dark One by Nikki St. Crow, which is book 2 in the Lost Boys, the Vicious Lost Boys series. I am also reading Twisted Games by Anna Huang, which is book 2 in the Twisted series. Cursed Fates by Carolyn Beckham and Suzanne Valenti, which is book 5 in the Zodiac Academy series. That one's going to take me a long time to get through because it is over 900 pages. I am a little over 200 pages in, so it's going to take me a minute to get there. And then A Ruin of Roses by K.F. Breen, which is going to be a priority this week. I do have to finish that this week because I am planning on taking it and getting it signed. So those are the 4 books that I have currently on my currently reading list. If I can get all of them done next week, great. If not, I'm hoping to get at least A Ruin of Roses done because that is the most important one. Like, I loved it when I first started it, and then it just, like, I don't know. I still love it. It's just taking me a minute to get through now. So I am currently on chapter 9. I'm about halfway through the book, so I think I will be able to finish it. So yeah. This is why I read audiobooks or listen to audiobooks, because it is easier for me to listen to an audiobook than it is to physically read. So I have to have a lot of time and patience for that. So anyway, I'm gonna get going because I do have to get out of here pretty soon. But wanted to give you an update on what the rest of today looks like. Also, have to work this afternoon, so we have to do all of this morning. It's gonna be nuts. Anyway, I will check with you guys a little bit later and let you know what I've read, if anything, and I'll talk to you later. Hey guys, so it is now Monday, July 4th, so happy 4th of July to everyone. I know this video is going to come out a couple of days after July 4th, but I hope everyone was safe and had a good time and enjoyed themselves responsibly, of course. But I just filmed my June wrap-up, so that will be out Friday the 8th, so look forward to that one. But that's really all I have. I read, what did I read? I read 2 books this week, y'all, which is not terrible, but it's not really what I wanted to read. I still have 4 books on my currently reading list for last week, I believe. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to finish those. I am currently reading A Ruin of Roses. I'm hoping to finish that tonight. If I don't finish it tonight, then I will probably, hopefully, finish it this week because I am meeting KF Breen on the 8th. So that's gonna be fun. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I know it's probably choppy and not very good, but it's fine. Not a big deal. I will also say, well, one, it's Monday. I believe I said that already. I did go back to the gym today, so I'm very proud of myself for doing that. I talked to someone about doing personal training, so that'll be starting soon as well, because I got to get my health back in order, you guys. Not only up here is important, but your whole body is important as well. And a lot of my doctors are very concerned with my weight at the moment, so we are going to try to get weight off. We're going to start with some small goals. So my goal for right now is 10 pounds. And then once I meet that goal, then we can move on from there. So with that being said, I believe this is where I'm going to end the vlog. As a recap, I only read 2 books this week. I ended up reading Twisted Love by Anna Huang, which is book 1 in the Twisted series. I gave that 4 stars. It was cute. Problematic, but cute. And then I ended up reading The Never King by Nikki St. Croix, which is book 1 in the Lost Boys trilogy, I believe. I don't remember the name of this series, but I believe it's like The Lost Boys or The Vicious Lost Boys or something like that. So I ended up reading that one. The second one will probably be read this week, but overall, I'm very proud of myself for accomplishing at least something this week, because my mental health has not been the greatest this week, and that's totally fine. You gotta work on yourself first before you can do stuff like this, and I am overall not too upset with myself. So I am going to end this vlog here. If you guys enjoyed it, please let me know what you thought about the books that I read or some of the other things that happened in this vlog. If you want to, my social medias are listed in the description box below. I only have Instagram and Goodreads, but I am very active on both of those, so come bother me. It will not be anything that isn't unusual in my neck of the woods. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and leave a comment below, maybe some video ideas or some book recommendations, because I would love to do like a subscriber picks my books for the month or whatever type of video. And if you enjoyed it, like I said, for like the 12th time now, please give me a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, y'all.